Pan-Am Championships, round robin competition. Looks like you got yourself going all day. Talk a little bit about what you achieved today.
Yeah, it felt great today. It was awesome. Anytime you get to travel, to an international competition and get a couple of matches, I think it's really valuable. And I think coming off of the U.S. Open, there were some things I really wanted to implement in my training, and then this is a great opportunity to kind of showcase that and to myself and kind of try to those things that I was implementing in practice, try to execute in an actual match, and I think I was able to do that. So I was happy with that, and coming off U.S. Open, I didn't think it was my best wrestling, but I thought today I felt much better, so I was excited for that.
Obviously you had a peak at the Open, but you were able to go 2 weeks later. What's that say about your preparation? It's not always something you do during the international season.
Yeah, no, it's I'm pretty accustomed to it. With the folk style collegiate wrestling, I could go every week, so I think that's a little bit of the adjustment going to the freestyle scene, is knowing when to pull back a little bit. But right now, I'm feeling great. I'm competing well, so it was just awesome to get those extra reps, prepare for Final X.
92. It looks like you've got a lot of power and energy. You like this weight class so far?
Yeah, it feels good. I've won a couple of matches, and I think it's a learning process going from a different weight class. But my energy's been great. My training's been awesome. So that's really the two big things that I want. It just comes down to being able to execute. So good things to take away from the U.S. Open and this tournament. Back to training in Raleigh for the next couple of weeks, and just continue to adjust to this weight class so I can wrestle my best at Final X.
Yeah, and Final X, I mean, obviously that's a big deal, and you've got the opportunity to go there and make that first senior world team. Talk about what kind of things you and your coaches are going to do to make sure you're ready for that.
Yeah, I think just being ready to stay on my offense the entire match. Not getting out to an early lead and then kind of holding off, or try to absorb, the guy's pressure, just staying at it. And I think when I'm offensive and I'm moving forward, that's my best wrestling. So just continuing to get reps in and practice, and maybe, put myself in some challenging spots where, Coach Jamil is having me do a certain thing or put in a certain position that kind of causes some adversity, and then kind of see how I get through it. So next couple of weeks, probably ramp it up and then be able to bring it down and just wrestle really hard and excited at Final X. That's my goal, is just to compete really, really hard. When I do that, a lot of good things happen. So that's the goal.
Awesome. Well, great job down here in Mexico, and we'll see you in Jersey, right?
Let's do it.
Awesome.